Taken down right at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can. He's got a man, complete! And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, Herbert eluding the pressure right. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now it's Herbert. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. Back to throw. He'll get that to his tight end, Casper. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the 39, Herbert. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Harold Carmichael, 39 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing, Jones. Dancing to his left. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Herbert. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Jones. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. Back to throw. Jones. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. To throw is Jones. To Gesicki and complete near the sideline. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Jones. Flush to his right. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And the Jags have just about sewn up this football game. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. Dickerson on the handoff. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And they take a knee.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story of this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win. And in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Dante Hall going to bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Jones looking to throw right away. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. Coming up on 2nd and 7. A give up the middle to Gibson. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Off play action. Jones. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown! A great play there. 81 yards. And the Riverhawks march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is the Hall of Famer, Dave Casper. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. That's caught by the Hall of Famer, Casper. 7 yards there and a first down. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It's Derek Johnson, the first-round pick back in 05 with a sack. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown 49ers. Harold Carmichael, 66 yards. And the Niners respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Riverhogs have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll look to throw. Again, it's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Harold Carmichael. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tucker now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. No run back here for Hall, and this will come out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They bring Crabtree in motion right. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Now back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And touchdown! Ezekiel Elliott, 81 yards. And the Riverhogs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. He'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 9, Jones. He's got a man complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A give to Elliott running left. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 38, Jones. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown! With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin.